Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tides of Death. How are you guys doing today? Nick, what's going on?
Struggling through the heat, but I've been playing this new game. I was playing a bit on the stream last night, so some of you might have seen it, but it's called Splitgate. It's like a free-to-play. It's basically just Halo 3, but completely ripped off. Like, it's literally exactly like Halo 3 in terms of how it plays, but they've added the portal gun from Portal. So it's like it's like a first-person shooter multiplayer, but you can make like blue and red portals to like shoot through them. So you can have like the sniper in the back corner of the map, but make a portal like high up somewhere and then like aim through a wall and snipe people from the portal. It's pretty sick.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
What about you, PotatoMcWhiskey? How's life going?
Life is going good. I was actually, speaking of games, I was watching your stream, Koibu, and you were playing Prosperous Universe. And I was like, I like spreadsheet games. I loaded it up and like immediately bankrupted my company.
Well, it's a sweet game. I am unnecessarily addicted to it. I try not to play it while we play D&D, but like, whew, it's open in my on a tab in my window 24 hours a day or whenever I'm online.
It's permanently open in your mind, though.
Seriously,
yeah,
I go to bed thinking about formulas and spreadsheets and which planets to settle. And I wake up being like, oh, I got to get up by 10 because then my ship arrives. I get up so early these days just in order to unload my cargo on time. I love that game. It's amazing.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about...
Go ahead.
No, go.
I was going to say, it reminds me of playing browser MMOs when I was like 12.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah.
What's up with you, MrMouton?
Not much. Very excited. I have a new lease on D&D, and I'm just seeing life through a different scope after the Reddit threads. So I'm excited.
We will get to that shortly, I'm sure.
Yes.
Is that a platypus behind you? Other side.
It is a niffler. Yeah, it is from Harry Potter. It was the little thing that would steal like all the gold and stuff.
Thanks. And last but not least, Pokemon Challenges. What's going on?
Not much. Just chilling. It's been a really nice, late summer kind of weather around here. So I'm chilling on my balcony a lot, just having a good time. And I've been super hyped for this session like all week.
Nice.
Awesome. So, where last we left, there was a fight, got complicated, people died, and then we had some tech issues. So I'm going to give Pokemon Challenges a chance to speak up where he was cut off because of technical problems. If you have anything to say.
Not me.
I think you meant Potato.
Go on, Pokemon.
I meant PotatoMcWhiskey, the other person with the P name.
I think it's probably better for the pace of the campaign and just keeping things going if I just accept that I had technical issues and it happened. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
I was going to try to convince Nealrum to leave the bard alive just so we could like get info, but Nealrum was like, he was cock thirsty for that bard, so
He was.
knife thirsty.
Need to wet his
disagree.
Well then, you guys are standing over the body of the bard.
Nealrum stands up.
Wait.
Go ahead.
I have a pirate fact.
Oh,
Me too.
yes!
Me too. Yeah.
Bring on the Pyrofax.
All right, so it's not much of a fact and more of a retelling of a legend. So I felt like I could add to this the kind of local pirate legends that surround my kind of region, especially because of my vacation that I took to Denmark and Sweden. It's really relevant to this. The legend of the most famous German pirate of them all, Störtebeker, Klaus Störtebeker, who is rooted in an actual historical figure, a leader of a group of privateers that were originally hired by Denmark in a war against Sweden to, capture merchant ships and all that. And then after the war, him and his crew decided, fuck it, this is sick. We're going to keep, capturing merchant ships. This is awesome. His name, Störtebeker, actually, in like old lower German, means like to empty a cup in one gulp. So
Nice.
he was known for being able to empty an entire 4-liter cup.
Whoa!
Holy shit, that's impressive.
Which is like a US gallon.
It's like the capacity of the human stomach.
Yeah, in one gulp. And according to that's all that's like known historically. According to legend, though, this guy was up to a lot. So him and his fleet eventually ended up getting captured in Hamburg, and tried for piracy. That him and like 73 of his men, and he offered to surround the city of Hamburg in a chain of gold in exchange for his life, which is apparently how much riches he had acquired.
Wow.
But the city of Hamburg said, no, you're going down, you're dying. And then during the trial, apparently Störtebeker offered that after you behead me, line up, or like when you behead me, line up my entire crew in one line and then behead me. And as far as my headless body can walk, that many people you let go.
Whoa. That's pretty baller.
Apparently, according to the legend, he was beheaded and the headless body walked 11 men before the executioner tripped him with his leg.
No, what a bastard.
Whoa.
That's fucking hardcore, man.
And the executioner then executed everyone but those 11 men. And then the Senate of Hamburg apparently asked the executioner if he hadn't been tired after executing all these men. And the executioner said he had enough energy to keep going to execute every last man in that Senate as well if they wanted to.
Whoa.
For which the executioner himself then was sentenced to death.
Serves him right.
Wow.
And apparently, according to legend, when they recovered his ship, the masts of the ship were made of a core of gold, which is what like a lot of historical sets in Hamburg are now designed after. So yeah, that's my local kind of pirate legend.
I love it. Take yourself 7% experience for that.
Whoa.
That was a great fact.
God damn.
That was good.
Localized to your region, multiple facets to it, legend and history. That was good. That was a stellar pirate fact.
It's not a pirate fact. I do have a pirate fact, but I just want to tell a quick story. You know, you were talking about downing the stein of beer. So I went to Oktoberfest a few years ago on a stag do, and people were like standing up on the benches and like downing, like the 2-liter steins. And one of the guys I was with stood up to try and do it, and they got about halfway through and abandoned it. And like the hundreds of people around us started booing him and like throwing shit at him. It was amazing. We got a video. It was so funny.
That's how it's gonna get at Oktoberfest.
But my pirate fact, right? Everyone thinks that pirates drink grog, yeah? But grog actually was something that they just drank to ward off scurvy. So it was like 3 parts water, only 1 part rum, had lime and sugar in it, and it was basically just to make sure that they weren't like dehydrating and dying of scurvy. Actually, if they wanted to get drunk, they would have drank wine most of the time because it was a lot stronger in alcohol, especially back then. And actually, there's plenty of pirates that refused drinking on their ships. Plenty that would allow it, but there's some such as wait, where is he? Edward Lowe, who banned all drinking on a ship to keep things tightly ordered. So
Wow.
it's not a 7% fact. It's maybe a 5% fact.
How fast was Edward Lowe thrown overboard?
No, I think he was a relatively successful pirate,
I'll give you 5% for the grog facts. I like grog. I like the concepts of these things. Nice.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Any other pirate facts for the day? All right. So, we're here in the desert. Nilrum, you're about to say something?
Norm stands up, wipes off his robe, looks at Captain Winters.
I shake my head.
Points a dagger, not like menacingly, just kind of loose in his hand, like he's trying to tell him something. We made a promise to Spike that we were going to kill every single man in here and woman. I look around at the dozens of women on the ground. We need to be keeping our promises. I admit, I went into a rage here. Probably could have done it better. However, I think keeping our promises is very important. And this bard, I'll spit on him, was one of his men that needed to die.
I get it, Nilram, but this guy never raised a blade to us. And he might have been useful. He could
And
sell
I'd like to say, I don't think I signed up for this promise.
I nod. I think that then going forward, the captain should be the one doling out the promises. But I would like to say that I don't want to see any weakness from you, Captain John Winters.
My only weakness
pirates.
is allowing you to disobey my orders, Nilram.
I nod.
Milram
When we're out
crew
on the
member
field.
engages in a promise to listen
Yeah.
to their captain and follow orders. So you better keep
Exactly.
that promise too.
If you've got issues with my leadership, Norm, bring it up back at the base or on the ship, not while we're out in the field. That's the kind of thing that's going to get us all killed. When we're out here fighting for our lives, there's got to be one chain of command. And we all know that I'm sat right at the top of it.
I know.
Yeah,
All
where I
right.
look around and say, well, at least none of us are dead. And Bobby, I'd say, looking at the kid, just remember, you'd be lying in that ditch, bleeding to death if it wasn't for me spending our hard-earned treasure to keep you alive. Next time we're in a battle, if I see you hiding, I'll kill you myself.
Bobby
I'll
wags his
also
head up and
gesture at
down.
him and punch my palm.
How much HP is in one salve?
9, I think.
Yeah.
But it takes 9 rounds to apply.
Yeah, Can I use a salve or no? I mean, I'm not going to be much use in battle, anyways.
I mean,
I'm cool with waiting.
I can
what's
give
our-
everyone one to use as you wish, but if you want more, you'll have to come and ask for them in the future. So maybe I wouldn't suggest using like all 9 now. Like maybe just use a handful. But I will hand everyone one. So I'm taking 3 off my character sheet.
Okay. I'll-
So you can all
I
take
have a
one.
tin. I
Oh,
think
you
I'm
already
pretty
got
sure.
one. Okay,
Yeah, I think I was holding one of the tins. Let me double
yeah,
check.
that makes sense.
I think I
Uh,
was, but I forgot to write it down.
I'm just going to feel really silly if I die. Somebody use half the 10. Somebody use 5. Then I'll have 4 left.
While Neilrum's like slathering himself, I'm gonna say to the party, this is all well and good, but Spike has left, right? He ran off with some sort of treasure.
With his treasure, yeah. He can't
do
have
need to
gone far.
look-
This is a desert.
We do need to lick our wounds, but the longer we stay here, getting ourselves together without a plan, the further he gets away, and the less likely we are to get that treasure.
I point to the guy who's tied up. Well, Captain,
Wait, who's tied up?
I'll point at him on the map. This guy?
Yeah, we dragged
He-
this guy out of a room.
Yeah, he's tied up.
All right. I pull my dagger out of its sheath and like wipe the blood off it on my pants and like walk up to him and say, "Well, Norm, you did make a promise." And,
Whoa! I gotta, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
In order for our reputation to spread, someone does need to witness us doing these things.
And we can't let it be Spike.
No.
Do you
Now it
think
could either be
maybe-
this guy or the rest of the town.
Do you think maybe this guy knows where Spike is hiding?
I kick him a bit. He's not gagged, is he? You know where Spike is?
No, but I know where he might have gone. Maybe.
Where's that?
The corral.
Where's that? The tavern?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What's
So,
your name, kid?
Cano. My name's Cano. Who are you?
I'm Nilrim, the Mad Wizard. He laughs at him.
Also known as Magic Man, I will add.
Yeah. And
I turn back to the party and say, we need anyone else for the base? We bring this guy along or just cut something off him and send him on his way?
He's one of Spike's guys. I think we either get info out of him or we kill him.
well, we need to leave one person, as we said. We got info out of him.
Well, if we're going to the tavern anyway, you know.
I say we brand him with our sigil and send him on his way. Something that he can show people that he ran into the 4 of us.
The Crimson
5
Fist.
of us. As the
Oh,
Crimson
that
Fist. As I
excited me.
point at
Crimson
Willie.
Fist.
The
Crimson Fist.
Nice.
I'm cool with the Crimson Fist. Yeah.
Sure. How are we gonna brand them though?
It's probably easy to like do like a fist, right? You just do like one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we could use
Little professor.
Archie's knuckles.
Like the Riot logo.
Oh, could Archie? Is there a fire in here somewhere?
Oh yeah, that's badass.
Yeah, of course. You always keep a fire
Okay.
burning somewhere in a house. Making
Can
a
we-
fire from scratch is a bitch.
Can we get Archie's brass knuckles in the fire and then we'll brand him like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, Archie, it's
Just
on
like
you, mate.
the
And we need to pick one spot that we always put it in. So Archie can probably pick that because Archie's gonna be the one doing it.
All right, Archie.
I
this is an
say
important
right
decision.
cheek.
Right cheek. Highly visible. Okay.
Do we do like the cross section of the brass knuckle? Because I think if we do it like from the front, it doesn't really look like anything.
It just looks
right?
like 4 dots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would look like a bar with maybe some like deeper spots on some bumpy things. You could do the backside if you want it to look a little bit more curved.
We'll have to get ourselves an actual tool
Brand,
for this.
yeah.
For now, this is just a temporary measure.
You can get some brass knuckles with like skulls on each of the knuckles or something.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Actually, and it's another use of my heat metal spell. Sweet. I'm on board with the branding idea.
No, that is actually good.
Yeah.
I do need something to hold the brass knuckles with, but I'm sure there's going to be something to do that.
Yeah, you can find some cloth or whatever in the house. There's plenty of things lying about. Takes a little while to brand the guy. Get the metal heated, stick it on his face. He lets out, a bloodthirsty scream as you press the hot metal into him. But soon enough, it's over and done with. Wiley's here. Bobby's here. The prisoner is tied up.
I take a piece of his hair.
Is
And
he?
I
Does he
tell-
sorry.
Ben.
Sorry. No, it's okay.
And I tell him, as a wizard, I can track you down. Your life's goal is, if anybody asks you what happened here, to retell the tale of the Crimson Fist and how the promises that we make and we keep.
He nods
And I'll point to the
enthusiastically.
bard.
Uh-huh. I'll tell him.
Niram also has the new bard's hat on his. Yeah, I need to get that token fixed, but yeah.
Oh, nice. It's a natural wizard's art. Cool.
Yeah, it is actually.
I'll go to the bard and like kick his body over and search his pockets.
I already ran him through.
Yep, you guys have already searched and pillaged everything there is to be found in the house.
There's like nothing.
Yeah, Bard's already been taken. You guys have already distributed the wealth, I believe, to your character sheets. But now it's just a matter of finding Spike. It's been maybe 30 minutes since the battle.
Before we head to the coral, I walk casually over to the tied up man. And I say, well, hopefully for you, this is the last time you see us. But a little going away present. And I will unbuckle my belt, unbutton my pants, and take a piss on this guy.
He has no choice but to sit there, soaked in urine.
Yeah.
Tears
I
stream
zip
down
up,
his face.
fasten my belt, and turn around. All right, let's find this tavern.
Before we go, I'll say to the guy tied up, and by the way, if you ever see us again and you try to fight us, you will be the first person I kill. But if you work with us, you may live.
Okay. Whatever you want.
And then I'll leave it alone.
Should I repeat your names to as part of my tale?
Tell it the best way you can, like you were a bard, and then I'll spit on the bard.
He looks to the bard in horror, not really wanting to be a bard, and just meekly slumps deeper into the ground to hide from you. Well, night has fallen in this desert town, and it's gotten pretty quiet. When you'd come in earlier, there had clearly been signs of life, people about doing things, having a good old time, drinking, carrying on, distant music playing. But after the fight, all has gone quiet. And if you step out from the little compound that you're in right now, you'll see that lights have been extinguished across the town. Little bits of glows will come from windows. As I mentioned before, everyone always keeps a fire running somewhere. So you can see, some houses are occupied, but it's generally gone dark and quiet.
Yeah. Pretty easy to see the tavern, or not?
You'll have to
Imagine
look
it's
around
one.
for a little bit, but, this isn't... You can zoom out on this map and see that the town is not particularly big. Town is actually
it's
a very
probably got
generous term.
more fire and more noise coming from the tavern than anywhere else, probably.
So
You
you
can
guys...
also probably get the prisoner to point us in the rough direction.
Okay, yeah.
If you ask
Don't
Kano,
piss on him. But-
they will tell you that over here is where the bar is. Maybe you guys can't see that ping. There we go. Lower right corner of the map.
Okay. So we walk through the streets, covered in blood, essentially, right towards this place.
Okay, let's get you
Niram
guys over
adjusts
here.
his new fancy hat.
Did the people in the compound, did they have like an identifying thing, like a medallion or some kind of thing that said, "Oh, we're Spike's crew"?
No, they didn't have any visual things. Looks like some sort of local band who doesn't need a marker. Everyone just kind of knows who's who.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh, real quick before we do this, I would like to go to Wiley and tell him that he's fucking awesome.
Great.
Aye, lad.
And I'll jokingly offer him like a high five, so he'd have to take it with the hand that he's missing.
He turns his kitchen knife to the side and tries to high five your hand.
Yeah, I find this hilarious, and I laugh at him for a bit, and then we go on.
Right.
Remember that I gave Bobby a dagger, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He should be coming with us as well. You've not got his token.
Yes. I forgot his token.
I think he's on 1 HP though.
Yeah. I gave him my old dagger. I now have the Bard's ornate dagger.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll take my dagger back then.
Oh, you gave him one too? Sorry, I thought I gave him one last week.
No, I mean, you let him take your old dagger. It's fine.
Yeah. My dagger
hold
was
mine.
nothing special.
Okay.
All right. Let's try and make this work without having to crack too many skulls. I will walk up to the front door of the tavern and peer through the window, if there is one.
Yes, it is the building to your right, actually.
Okay.
This
Wrong
building over
building,
here. Yeah.
Captain.
How busy is it looking?
The front door is closed when you arrive.
No window?
You can kind of like start walking around the building looking for windows, and you will find them down on the bottom side of the map.
Just
the
make an
building.
entrance, kick it in.
Yeah, no, I don't walk all the way around. I bust into the door.
All right, this is
Take in what I see for a second.
Yeah, you see the kitchen. There are a couple of people who are had been looking out these side windows over here and had been listening at the door, and they quickly scatter like cockroaches to the sides, hiding under benches, behind a table. Someone grabs one of the fiery logs in the fire, doesn't pull it out all the way, leaves it in the fire, but clearly is going for some sort of panicked defense tool.
Can I begin casting Dust Devil?
Absolutely.
Is there like brewmaker supplies in this room or no? Like
Not
brewing
in this
supplies
room. This is more like the kitchen to feed things. The brewing supplies are probably in another building somewhere else, or in a different part of this building.
As I scan this room around, I see the guy grabbing the log, and I give him narrow my eyes and look at him and say, either do something or put it the fuck down, you coward.
He drops the log in the fire.
All right. I carry on walking into the main room, and I want to kick the door open to make a bit of a bang, so everyone stops talking and looks over.
Yeah. As you kick the door open, you can see that there are some folks here. Ooh, no, he's normal size, sorry. There are maybe a half dozen people in here already.
By people, you mean are they armed, or are they just regular kind of?
I mean, yes, some of them have daggers, some of them have clubs. They are generally armed, but it doesn't look like they're putting up some sort of resistance. Just we live in this weird bandit town, so we all have weapons.
As I kick the door open, I look around the room and say, all right, listen up, you landlubbing fucks. We've got a debt to settle with Spike. I know he's in here. If you cowards try and hide him from me, I'll kill one of you every hour until I find him. Now, where is he?
Ooh, give me a charisma check. These people haven't seen you yet. They've
Is there
heard the
advantage
battle.
because he's in fucking blood, blood soaked?
Yeah.
Like
with
a
all-
wand?
I'll give you a +2 on your charisma roll.
Based.
Oh,
Oh my god.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah. This person at the end of the table just takes a finger and points up.
All right, I nod Archie towards the stairs, and I'll follow up after him.
I'll follow as well with a dagger.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll draw my rapier as I head up the stairs.
Okay.
Has,
So Archie's going
I'll
up.
drop the bottle of port I've been carrying on the floor.
Nice.
Has my Dust Devil gone off now at this point?
It does take about 2 minutes to cast, and I think that's been about 2 minutes. So as everyone is starting to march upstairs, your Dust Devil appears. Where would you like to cast it? You're outside.
I wanted to have it can I get information from the Dust Devil? Will it sense where people are? If someone tries to run away.
No, it won't convey any information back to you. It is not a sensor of any kind.
So sensory information doesn't pass between us.
Correct.
So it's hard. So we have to like be within visual range to coordinate.
Right, or you can say, go in there and, fuck shit up in that area, attack that thing, and it'll sort of follow your directions, but it's not particularly intelligent.
Yeah, I'm going to tell it to just basically like cover this door, in case anyone runs out the downstairs, and then I'll follow the party.
Okay,
Spike, I know you're up here.
Just put a dust devil over here. As it spins around, Wiley and Bobby hang out near the back. You guys come up the stairs to the room where Spike supposedly is. He's not immediately obvious, but you can see that there is a door here, and a door here, and a door here. Plus this one that goes to the outside that you can see through the window that this is an outside door.
Yeah, I want to check out the window quickly to make sure he's not like jumping down off the roof and running away.
As he does that, I'm going to check the store. Just want to get the operations going.
Mm-hmm. Great. He's not outside. You can open this door. It swings freely. There's a staircase that goes to the rooftop.
Does it? Can you? I get a quick look in there. Do I see any clothing about? Do I see anything that would detail there was someone in here?
No. It looks like it's a room that is somewhat used, although not very often. There are bedrolls splayed all over the place. It looks like a makeshift, what would you call it? Like a crash pad, essentially.
I will go to the roof as they assume search the rest of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So you go up to the
Neal
roof.
Apparently, stream can't see the building.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Thank you for that. So, Nilram checks the roof. You get up there, you see nothing. Captain Winters has poked his head outside, and he sees nothing. Sale comes to one room. Archie, I'm assuming you go to the other?
I'll go to the other, yeah.
Yeah.
If I hear anything, I'm going to turning around immediately,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sale, your door is unlocked. You can step in, see there's just a couple of beds and a chest and some carpets and stuff, but nothing serious or important in here.
Question?
Looks pretty much deserted. Mm-hmm.
These windows aren't big enough to fit out of, right?
They'd be a tight squeeze. Well, They would be an okay squeeze. Tight squeeze if you're on the heavier side.
Okay.
Archie, you get to a door and find it locked.
Open doors check. I think I need 10 or below, if I remember correctly.
Your open door should just be a D20.
Oh, sorry.
Then bars is the D100.
Yeah.
One question I have is, does my room look like it was abandoned in a hurry?
That's good.
No, it just looks like messy people sleep here. It's kind of a mess. It's like, I'm assuming all of our bedrooms.
Yes.
Not to assume that you guys are as messy as I am, but dreamer lifestyle.
I like to use my bed as a table, so
I don't even have a bed frame.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what I was expecting.
Me and Nick are like peasants.
With an 8, you easily kick open the door, and there he is. He's got a bag out, and he is stuffing stuff inside of it. And as the door flies open, his hand goes to his side, and he draws his rapier, leveling it in your direction.
I found him. I got him, crew. And
he takes a step. All right. You go to attack him. He takes a step forward.
I go to the
rapier out.
rooftop.
You're on the rooftop. And
I'm planning him to come out the window, and if he does, I'm just gonna drop down on him with a dagger. That's the goal.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, you won't be able to do much here anyway, so.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Initiative?
can we all roll some initiative?
Do you want my initiative to get up there and get in position?
Yeah, just in case he manages to go before you, or just to see where everything lays. Ooh, Spike has bad initiative.
Has he got one weapon? He's just got one rapier, right?
Just the rapier. Well, he's got a dagger at his side as well, but rapier's in
He's
hand.
only wielding the rapier. Yeah.
Oh, just a question. I'm not allowed to move and then cast, am I?
No, casting happens first and then movement.
Okay, let me change my action then, because I can't actually see him.
Archie with the 4. God damn, that is fast. Sale with the 9. So Archie, you kick open the door. He sees you. He draws his rapier. You shout for backup, and it's your turn.
Punching 19.
That is a hit. Breaking through his defenses, you crush his shoulder for 6 points of damage.
And number 2, 25.
That's a crit, right?
Another critical hit. God damn it, Archie. For 8 points of damage. It is Nilrum's turn. You managed to get to the rooftop, directly
position
over the
myself.
building.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for him to maybe jump out the window. I'm going to probably wait for him to jump out this window. So that's what I'm focusing on.
All right, Sail.
I am casting Moment, so I can give +4 to any attack roll as long as someone tells me that they're going to do it. I can tell them the exact moment. That's like the best time to get past his guard.
Excellent.
I assume we would have like talked about this beforehand, like as a strategy thing, and we all recognize that you're casting this. So
Yeah, we've used this to open bars and stuff before. Like I've used,
Yeah.
I think this is my 3rd time to use this spell, so
Mhm.
I could probably shout out like, "I'll tell you when to go," and like,
yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm next, so I will walk up and run into the room to stand next to Archie. I don't know if you want to give the moment to me, but I'm gonna give up my main gosh attack, Neal, to get 2 blocks this round. Wait, can I do that? He's only got 1 attack. I can't. No, never mind. Sorry, I was thinking about wrong. Potato, do you want to give me the +4? Or are you gonna save it for next round?
yeah, like you'll shout out like, you'll like shout out something, and I'll be like now or whatever when you're going to attack. I think you
Yeah, I
take
mean, I
minus
guess
1
as
initiative.
as I walk in. Oh, -1 initiative would mean I'd go at the same time as him, though.
Yes. -1 initiative, +1 to, or +4 to attack. And I assume I would have actually stepped over here so I could see. the
Wait,
one.
is it -1 initiative good?
No, like you're one initiative slower.
Oh, okay, +1 attack.
All right, seeing you cast a spell, I take a look over to you and say, all right, I'm going in. Or I'm going to back up Archie or something. I take the -1 initiative, Neal, for the +4, so I'll go at the same time as him.
All right, the 2 of you go simultaneously. Spike sees what's going on here. This is a big full room. He's already taken a couple of blows. His morale is not that high. Spike was going to fight you guys, but now he's going to take the withdrawal action and leap his ass out the window. But not
Well,
before.
my attacks first. No, I get my attacks first, right?
Yeah, you get your attacks as he withdraws, like fighting his way to the window.
Is the moment for all my attacks in that round, or just for 1 attack?
1 attack.
Yeah, okay, so I'll use on my rapier, obviously. Ugh.
13 is not close enough. He bats your rapier to the side.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
no dice.
and then with the dagger, 19.
Dagger will do it. He bats your rapier to one side. You stick him with the dagger for a single point of damage, and he takes the force of that blow and just like squeezes his shoulder together and like rolls backwards out the window.
And
and
Nilrum jumps on him.
As he rolls backwards out the window, he sees the wizard above him falling towards him, dagger in hand. I think you should get like a +3 for this attack at least.
Oh,
yeah, that seems
at
fair.
least.
Oh, it's a terrible blow. Yeah, the both of you go falling to the ground. Would you roll who? Let's see. Potato
I don't have
McWhiskey. Would you
something.
roll me a 1d6 for how much falling damage Nilrum takes?
Oh, God.
Oh, we're 6.
Okay.
Ah. 2 for you. He will go ahead and make a tumbling check to not sustain damage. Ooh, not quite good enough. And he'll take 1d6 of falling as well.
It's a nice soft landing in the sand, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are both down on the ground.
I can follow his withdrawal, right? I've still got movement this round.
I suppose.
Yeah,
You
I
wanna
like
leap
that
out the
one,
window?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a tumbling check.
Oh, fuck.
You also fall to the ground. As you come out the window, you see it's Nilrum and this guy.
No, somebody else gets to roll it. Bullshit. I'm
That's
not
too
having
late.
this.
The dice have already fallen. Oh, was that your exact hit points?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shave the legs, boys.
Oh boy. The captain throws himself out of the window, but too late he sees Nilram and Spike carefully composed and like tries to twist himself to not land on them and instead like hits his head against the hard sand and passes the fuck out.
Can I jump out the window too?
Archie comes to the window and throws himself out as well. You
It's
don't
the quickest
have
way
a
down.
tumbling proficiency, do you, Archie? You do.
Does Archie do D6
do,
damage
yeah.
to all of us?
Give me a tumbling check, Archie.
How do I do that?
Just click on the button on your skills on your character sheet.
Yeah, you're right.
No, just roll it for one.
It's another natural one. Archie throws himself out the window and lands on the rest of the party. Nick, roll him a d6, please.
And Spike, right?
I mean, right now there's a dog pile of people here. If we give the damage to Spike, we also have to give it to Captain Winters at this point. So I think I think it's a series of people falling out the window and just taking damage over and over again. You take 3, Archie.
Oh wait, I can't take damage from falls below 10 feet with tumble, right? Isn't that just part of tumbling?
That is part of
To make the
tumbling. You
roll?
can read it, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but the window's above 10 feet tall, right? You jumped out the window. The floor might be 10 feet, but the window's like, 14 feet.
Okay.
Sounds like you take damage to me. Sail.
Wait,
end
so
of
I
the-
don't take damage, right?
No,
From Archie jumping on? Okay.
No, yeah, not from Archie jumping out.
I'm concentrating on a spell, so I'm just gonna be like looking at the window and cursing at them. Like,
It's
what are
amazing.
you guys doing?
Literally everybody is prone on the ground. Let's roll initiative.
I'm
Spike
gonna
is-
inform people that I can give you a -2 to your initiative roll, but at a cost of -2 to your hit as well with the spell.
I'm gonna stabilize Winters this round.
I'm not bleeding. I'm on 0.
Well, I'm gonna bring you up.
Oh, okay.
I can cast a rope trick if you'd like.
What is it?
No,
-2
yeah,
to
just
my
use the
initiative?
solid fox goods.
Mm-hmm.
For
-2 to hit.
-2 to hit.
Do you
have to call
want?
that before, or can we call it after the roll?
You got to call it right now before you roll your initiative die.
Well, I already rolled it, so.
Oh, okay.
Do you want 3 for using a salve? Or would you call this a potion?
I would call it a potion.
Okay, CMO5, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay casting this spell.
Okay. So you're still just momenting, looking for the right opportunity to
Well,
probably.
I've just witnessed my entire party get absolutely smoked jumping out this window. So yeah.
Okay. So first person is Spike. And being the morale check failing man that he is going to scramble to his feet, back up a little bit, take his withdraw action, and get the fuck out of here. Hurrah! And like runs around the corner. He makes him move more slowly, but he avoids the attacks of opportunity. You
I
can
think
see
you
him.
can still catch him though.
Yeah, you can
Did
see
he
him.
fail his tumbling?
Yes, he
Yes,
took his damage.
Everyone failed. It was amazing.
I will yell out, Archie, go after him. I'll help the captain.
Yeah, no shit, Magic Man, and I run after him.
All right, you come around the corner and you can catch up to him, I guess, because he is going more slowly as he withdraws.
Yes.
He's throwing a look over his shoulder as you're following after him, and you catch him in this little back alleyway. He whirls to face you.
And I throw a running punch at him.
Charge them?
22.
Strike to the head.
Oh.
Oh, that is it.
Can I do non-lethal damage?
Well, you got him to exactly 0. Normally, you have to declare it ahead of time because it comes with penalties to the attack roll.
Oh, okay.
But you just managed to crack him in the jaw and just knock out like 7 teeth as he goes spinning to the ground, conveniently at 0 HP, unconscious, and not bleeding to death in any way, shape, or form.
I'll yell out that I got him.
Yeah. Coming out of the bar are some of those people, those bandits, those brigands, those thugs you had seen. They start poking their heads out windows, watching the unfolding scene below. What were we gonna say?
I'm gonna make my way down through the bar and out the front door, or whatever door was here. I think it was.
Is Captain up?
Yeah, he'll be up in a minute. You start like, rubbing the solve into him, and his eyes slowly begin coming into focus.
Ah, what the fuck? What happened?
He has all the solves on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before his eyes come to focus, I am gonna
swap it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap it out. So I'm gonna give him like a half full solve that I'm gonna use on him, and then I'm gonna get a new one.
So how much is left of this one?
This will be 3. There'll be 3 left.
Okay, nice.
I'm gonna. I would like to drag Spike's body back around to the front of the bar as well.
All right. You drag him back
what
to
happened?
the front of the bar.
You fell on your head and you got knocked out, Captain.
The fuck did that happen?
I don't know. I'll help you up.
Did we get him? Oh, here he is, I say, as Archie starts dragging him round by the ankles around the corner. Good work, Archie.
I'll slap him on the shoulder. It's like, this man's a hero. I'm so glad you found him, Captain.
He certainly is. Wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for this guy.
If you guys want a moment of respite, I'll whisper, we can walk a little bit away from these brigands who are looking at us through the window, and I can cast Rope Trick and get us, I don't know, like an hour, and they won't be able to follow us or find us. It will just seem like we vanished.
We're not too far from the compound. Why not just drag him back there?
I'll poke my rapier to the Spike and say, "Oh, I thought we were going to do a public execution so people knew that we keep our promises."
Good idea. I started rummaging around Spike's clothes. Like, it looked like he stole a treasure chest, but I don't see a treasure chest on him, right?
He does have a bag. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd grab his bag of coins or whatever.
Mm-hmm. In the bag is one of the healing salves that you guys had thrown him as part of your initial agreement of tribute.
Thank you. Take that back.
And additionally, you can find a bag of like miscellaneous jewelry, lots of silver, some gold threads, pearls all over the place, a few gemstones tucked in there as well. It looks like this is mostly feminine jewelry, a couple little bits of masculine stuff in here, some rings as well. And then there's also just like clothes and a bottle of brandy and some other traveling supplies that someone might want on the road.
I have to put 2 points in appraising. I have 1 point in it right now. Is it possible I can get like a appraising check at like half?
At disadvantage, yeah.
At disadvantage.
Let's do it when we get some time. I'm rummaging through the bag. I pocket the gems. I throw all the shitty bits of food out on that, and I pass the bottle of brandy to Archie.
I'll take a swig.
Those will be my checks for later, by the way.
Nice. Okay.
So we're publicly executing this guy?
So are we killing him here, or are we bringing him back to the compound? Yeah.
No, let's do it here. I like tap on one of the windows, so I'll get a good look.
They're all watching. They can tell that they're not quite in danger in this situation. They're used to the rough and tumble brigand lifestyle, people causing trouble, getting in fights, and they understand if you stay out of the fight, no one's gonna fuck with you. So they just kind of lean out the window. Some of them look through doorways.
Spike owned this town, right? Like, that was our assumption. I'll even ask Wiley.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Wiley, you said Spike owned this, like, town? Like, he's the leader
he's the big boss around these parts. He might not own it legally in the eyes of the White Prince, but the man ran the town. Everyone knows him. Everyone fears him. At least they did.
Let's gather the whole town up.
Yep.
Let's make it a big event, Captain. Yeah, why not?
Yo, Captain, if we're doing the whole Crimson Fists, name and all, what do you think about execution by fists? Just like crush his head against a wall or something.
I mean, if that's what you want to do,
I would love to enlarge Archie and have him literally rip this man in half.
I want to go and get some rope from in one of these buildings. Now, can I?
Easy peasy. Yeah.
Yeah, I come back around with some rope.
It sounds like Captain Winter. Oh, sorry.
Should we have Spike be alive awake for his execution, conscious?
We'll wake him up. We got to gather the town. I'm sure he'll wake up by then. Help me tie him up.
I'll point at the guy inside the bar, this guy, and I'll tell him, you gather the town or whoever you can. Bring him out to the courtyard. We have a public execution that we be doing, matey.
Alrighty.
Yeah. I want to tie him to this tree in the middle of his courtyard here.
Oh, I'll offer to buy a beer for every 10 people they gather, for each man.
All right. The brigands, the thugs over here quickly scatter once this offer gets made to gather up as many people as possible. and soon enough, maybe 45 minutes or so passes, you guys get him tied, and people pour into the compound. This is a 3-story, well, yeah, 3-story if you count the very top of the roof compound, and people line the top up here, they line the side, they line the other side, they line the second story all the way around, and then some of them stand below on the actual ground floor. There's got to be like 130 people gathered together in this small area.
All right, I want to take the bottle of rum or whiskey that I gave Archie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna like slap after he's tied to the tree, right? And everyone's gathered. I'm gonna slap Spike across the face and then like splash some like whiskey in his face. And slap
Spike
him again.
slowly comes to, shaking his face. What? Huh?
I'm gonna sit on the bar. It's dead body.
Welcome back, Sleeping Beauty. Thought you'd get away, did you? Betraying us like that? Didn't work well for your friends around here, I say, looking around to the slaughtered corpses of his men.
Is this how I'm gonna meet my end? Is this it for me?
I nod. Any last words?
He does his best to sit up straight. Give me a sip of brandy before I go.
Hand him the bottle.
He is tied up. You'll have to hold it to his lips.
Yeah.
He'll take as long of a swig as you'll let him. Down it. Shake his face. Give a. Well, better at your hand than the White Prince's.
Well, I think we can all drink to that. I'll take a swig too, and then like throw the bottle on the floor. And then I'll take a step back and nod at Archie.
I would like to bless Archie's fists right before he does this.
Excellent. Do you have any words to go along with this blessing?
May
Just tell him no.
May the people of the Dardanelles forever fear the Crimson Fist.
Ooh, nice.
I'm Miller, do you want to enlarge me?
I don't have any spells today. I'm out of spells.
So I'm assuming I have like.
It's an auto
the
hit,
way-
right? You just roll for crit.
Oh yeah, I mean he's tied to the tree. He's not
Yeah,
going
just a
anywhere.
Yeah. And
You
I
can-
want this to be like pretty spectacular. Like I want like shit to fly everywhere. Right? So.
When he sees that you walk up to him with brass knuckles and this isn't like someone's gonna hack his head off, his face goes from like I'm ready to meet my maker to like a what the fuck sort of brutal barbaric murder is this? And he goes, wait, no, that's not how I'm going out. Someone cut my head off.
Oh, 1 second. I'm so sorry. I think my food is here.
Do you want to just go to
Hold
break?
it there, Spike. Yeah, we can do a break. Probably 5
We can
minutes.
go to break real quick.
We'll do our break here. See you guys on the other side.